this interview. Let's start out by you telling us your full name, your major, and what university you attended.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for having me. My name is Cindy Hua. I recently graduated from the Master's in Sustainability Development program here at the Lyle School of Engineering just this past May. And prior to that, I graduated with a bachelor's in biology at the University of Texas in Dallas.
So our first question for you is, what is your favorite part or the most rewarding part of engineering?
I would say that the most rewarding and my favorite part, at least being in engineering, is how integral teamwork and interdisciplinary teams are to engineering problems. So, for example, in the sustainability program, we have students hailing from communication backgrounds. We have artists, we have mechanical engineers, we have environmental engineers that are within the same classroom trying to tackle the most pressing problems that we have facing our generation. And in order to face these problems that are interdisciplinary in nature, we need interdisciplinary teams.
So our next question is, how has your classroom experience prepared you for an internship or a job?
I would say that most of our coursework and our classwork is actually project-based in the sustainability program. So we have developers and clients, different stakeholders coming into our classroom with problems that they have, and we help solve them in innovative ways. So for example, there was a client that we had that needed help finding effective placement areas for community gardens. And in order to effectively design those spaces, we need to know what's in that neighborhood. So we need to know about the bus routes, the existing community gardens, the existing groceries that are all there. And so in order to map out these areas and really solve these real life issues, we need to apply the skills and the concepts that we learn in the classroom in order to solve these problems. So by having these real life issues that are tackling our community and being a part of the team to solve them, I think has really prepared me for internships and jobs in the future.
Awesome. And what advice would you give to a person enrolling in the Lyle School of Engineering?
I would say branch out. So we're so lucky here at the Lyle School of Engineering to have such an interdisciplinary teams within the sustainability program and even within the School of Engineering itself. So we have the Hunt Institute for Engineering for Humanity, and we have the Kruth Institute for Engineering Education, which in itself, those institutes are so interdisciplinary already. But I would say use the skills and the concepts that you learn within the School of Engineering and apply them to other schools that we have here on campus, and even other programs and fellowships. So the skills that you learn as an engineer here at school can probably be applied to other art projects or even human rights programs that are here on campus. So everything that you learn within the School of Engineering, use it in other places.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Cindy.
Thank you so much for having me.